Let's do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
This woman was asked to take down her Halloween decorations because they look too real. Do you have decorations for Halloween?
No.
Yeah.
I got some skeletons, but my son said they freak him out, so.
I thought you were going to say you have some skeletons in your closet. You'd like to reveal them now.
No.
Oh,
I got
like
some really
that.
cool
I
ones.
was going to like that one.
No.
Yeah, nobody really decorates for Halloween in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Christmas, everybody goes pretty hard. You only go mild, but they go pretty hard. But this lady, it looked like there was a real,
Graveyard?
Lots of tombstones, and they look pretty real. Although there's a body hanging from a tree in a trash bag.
That's when it gets tricky. But then
I know,
if there's
but I'm
other
telling
decor, then you know.
there's not a graveyard in somebody's yard.
But are they hiding in plain sight?
That would be crazy. That's like a podcast type stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels to me, looking at it, with the bodies hanging out of the tree, and they're upside down, and they're in trash bags, and they're duct taped like in 3 places. It's still Halloween decorations.
I know. I just think of even the skeletons disturbing my son. It just freaks him out. Like, I could see how kids probably are really disturbed by that. So that's probably why she was asked to take them down.
It's from Metro, and so she says the decorations will be displayed in her garage because she had to take them down.
Oh.
How about a bunch of losers that live there?
Yeah.
A Georgia cop stumbles upon a massive drug stash during the hurricane cleanup. You know somebody, Amy, who had all those drugs when they had to leave because of the hurricane? They were like, please, God, don't let our drugs get out.
Oh, no.
They were doing cleanup work, and they found a big, container of drugs, vacuum-sealed weed, THC vape cartridges, edibles, cough syrup, a bunch of pills. And they were like, hey, whomever, you come pick it up if you want.
Oh,
Like
no.
they posted that.
Did someone show
No,
up?
they didn't. They didn't go full bonehead, but somebody has to be like, dang, that was our stuff. It's all gone. And also, if you have to evacuate, don't you take that with you? Or at least, some of it?
I mean.
Well, it's probably important to you. I'm not even saying,
Yeah.
hide from the cops. I mean, that's probably your deal.
That's your livelihood.
Yeah, maybe. Frontier Airlines passenger rants that she's the president after the pilot wouldn't turn back for her forgotten phone.
Oh, my.
Who
Oh.
thinks their phone is so valuable that the plane will turn around and go get it?
Like, the president of what?
So a wild video shows a Frontier Airlines passenger claiming to be a sovereign ruler and president of this whole GD country in a meltdown over the pilot refusing to turn back to let her get her phone from the airport. The unidentified female passenger erupted into the expletive-laden tirade as the flight was getting ready to take off from San Diego going to Vegas. She's already ready to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
She's already Vegasing up a little bit, obviously. The fellow passenger who filmed the saga claimed the woman went crazy. So they weren't in the air, but still, even if they pull that little bridge, little walkway, once that's pulled back and that door is shut, nobody's getting out of there. You think a pilot's going to go, oh, she forgot her cell phone.
Oh, she's
Let's
president.
stop the plane.
Like,
That's from the New York Post. A hot air balloon hits a power line and catches fire at a New Mexico festival. A drone show, and it just is showing the drones, and it's showing the hot air balloon flying over, then all of a sudden, bop, hits power line. Big flames. Dang.
Scary.
A balloon pilot with 2 passengers hit a radio tower. It was the second time in 20 years that a balloon had come into contact with that. Wow. That's on the pilot, right?
You can steer a hot air balloon?
You can
Yes.
with weight.
Yes. I've flown in one. You can't steer it like a car with the steering wheel.
But you
push.
manipulate with
yeah,
the
the
rope.
air, up, down. Yeah.
So, if you do less air, you go left, more air, you go
No,
I'm
right?
not
no.
sure about that. The wind blows it.
No, and they put weight on the basket. So if they want to go left, they put all the weight on the left side, and then the balloon goes left.
But when they want to lower it, they do the air.
Right.
Somehow they landed us right in the field. I hated every minute of it.
That seems very nerve-wracking.
But I mean, I feel like if you are the pilot and you hit a radio tower, that's
it's a bummer.
probably
Yeah.
for even going up, maybe, if you can't control the wind, for knowing the wind. Yeah, that sucks. One person suffered a head injury. I guess that's a different one. There are 2 balloons. I'm out. That balloon thing is stupid. You're going to get in a basket. We don't need to be in baskets as humans. You're in a basket and there's no engine. It's like, I like a sailboat, but I don't like to sail. But I like a sailboat with an engine on it, like a motor.
Yeah.
Because then if the wind doesn't work right, you hit your motor. They should have these for hot air balloons. And this crap wouldn't be happening.
It is cool, though. Like, to think that was created and you can go up there and enjoy it, and it's so pretty. Like, those hot air balloon festivals, it looks so beautiful
Yeah,
in
you know
the
what's
sky.
called? Google image. I like that.
Yeah,
I don't
but you're
have
at
to
the
go up and
mercy
do
of the
that.
wind. That's all it is. The wind takes you wherever.
Good doomsday news. The world may be ending, but it will not come from an asteroid strike.
That's good.
A new study explains with 99% certainty. Astronomers found that the doomsday theory of the asteroid striking is highly unlikely because there are fewer dangerous large asteroids near Earth than previously believed. That's always a story until
It happens.
the one.
But once it happens, if that happens and we're out, we're out. We're not even gonna know.
Yeah,
it.
but I don't want to. Oh, we'll know.
Because they'll see it coming.
They don't move so fast that they're just like whack.
No.
Yeah, we'll know. I don't want to know.
I don't wanna know.
Like, don't tell me. I just want to be like, man, what's that shade all about?
Yeah.
It's like when the sun moves in behind a cloud. You're like, man,
Yeah.
wow, it sure is shady today. Whack. That would be it. And finally, Drew Parker is on the Bobbycast this week. He has this song called Love the Leavin'.
Let me kiss that goodbye.
He was talking about writing this song, and 3 other major artists wanted it for themselves. And he was like, I think I'm going to keep it. He talked about having to call one of those artists.
My record was done. No room for any more songs. I wrote Love Believin'. My record's done. So as a songwriter, I start pitching around. It goes on hold within like 2 hours with 3 different artists. Nate Smith, Luke Combs, and Morgan Wallen.
Oh, my God.
That was my reaction. I texted Luke and I was like, hey man, I know you love this song and I would love for you to record it and I think you would make it a mega hit. But like, do you think I'd be crazy for me to record it? And he was like, dude, I don't know why the heck you weren't going to record it to begin with.
He gave up free money, basically betting on himself. Because if either one of those 3 guys cut it, that's money.
Yeah.
Because all those 3 guys do is put out hits. He talked about his job because he was an x-ray technician before doing music full-time. He was working at the hospital, and he made a deal with his boss about working one last shift after he landed his first #1 as a songwriter.
I made a deal with the boss at the hospital that if I ever got a #1 song, that I would come work one more shift and then I'd be done. March 22nd of 2020, I got my first #1, Homemade by Jake Owen. So that day, Monday, I'm getting ready to go work my last shift at the hospital. I'm in my bedroom, putting scrubs on. My wife walks in the bedroom and tells me that she is going into labor. So I had to call my boss and say, actually, I am on my way to the hospital, but it's not to work. The boss met me at my car, helped me and my wife get into the hospital, and I still owe her technically that last shift. But
But as the song was
That's
climbing the
awesome.
charts, he was still working at the hospital as an x-ray technician.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Drew Parker, check it out on the latest Bobbycast. Go search for the Bobbycast wherever you podcast. All right, cool. Here is Post Malone, Blake Shelton, Pour Me a Drink, Bobby Bone Show. We're going to keep you from falling for scams. Scam alert! Here's one. And I think I might have fallen for this one if it would have just got to me. But this couple is wanted by police for scamming people because they claim they had a time machine.
Oh.
Now, for me, where I would have fallen for it is I would have wanted to go back to like see 1969 or maybe like the late 1800s. That'd have been cool. But what they were doing is they were promising to make people look younger.
Oh, that
Or like
kind
a
of
time machine. Yeah, like that. I'm like, I'll pass. But can you take me to 1969? A lot of cool stuff happened in that year. But yeah, they pulled off one of the most incredible scams in the history of mankind. They owned a therapy center. They allegedly convinced people they were aging rapidly. The people that would come in, they'd be like, you're aging rapidly because of the polluted air. And because of this time machine with oxygen therapy, we can actually make you look younger again. They made $4 million.
Oh, my
Wow.
They
goodness.
made $4 million on this.
I mean, is there any
Validity? No, I don't think so.
any at all?
Amy's like, wait a minute.
Extra oxygen?
They offered packages of 10 sessions for $72 and $1,070 up front. So they got you hard on that $1,000
Yeah.
up front and then $72 a session. Which if you pay the $1,000, the 72 doesn't feel crazy. You're like, yeah. But yeah, no, they promised them a time machine. Don't believe in time machines, especially if they want you to pay. If it's free, maybe you take a chance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know? Scam alert. That's number one. Scam alert. Go ahead. Yesterday, one of my friends, a very accomplished television and radio personality. He was on VH1, MTV back in the day, has done radio, all these high-level places. Like, I really looked up to him and still do. I still see him, and I'm like, what's up, dude? He messaged me. He says, hey, BB, hope you're well. I got an email invited to do your podcast, which was odd as they wanted to know where to send payment for doing the show. I was like, ain't nobody going to pay me to do Bobby's podcast. Here's the email it came from. And he was basically asking if it's true. I get this all the time from my friends. I'm not offering anybody money. I've never paid a single person to come on a podcast. Don't fall for it.
Wow.
It's a scam alert. Scam alert. I'm not paying anybody to be on the podcast. Scam alert. And that's somebody who's like, for real.
Yeah.
Like who gets asked to do stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Eddie, you have one?
I do. I got an email from Venmo, and it said that somebody is signing in your Venmo from another device. So I click on the email. I'm like, okay, well, let me look into it.
But you
there's
clicked into your email.
just the email. I
No
opened-
link they sent.
No.
Okay.
And they said, if it wasn't you, there's nothing to worry about. But if it was you, click on this article to find out what you need to be doing. So I'm like, why would I
That
click
may not
on
be a scam.
Well, but why would I click
you
on
need
an
to
article?
Click on an article.
Hold on. Let me hear. You're probably right, but they're saying if it wasn't you,
Nothing to do here.
but they say where it was logging in from specifically.
No.
Okay, that's a scam then. I thought they said, because sometimes my Apple will show up, be like, someone's
This address.
logging in from this town, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually in this town, so that's me. I need to do nothing.
Right.
Oh, that's for sure a scam alert.
But it is from Venmo at Venmo.com. Is that
Oh, wait
real?
a minute.
No, there's no way it's from Venmo.com.
Okay.
There's no way it's at Venmo.com.
Okay, so I'm smart then. I didn't click on anything.
Wait.
No,
But you
he's
just said
saying-
it was from Venmo.com.
He's saying it's got to be like Venmo.
You just
Like
said it's from
VEN.
Venmo.com.
Yes.
There's no way it's from Venmo.com.
It says Venmo at Venmo.com.
What about, does it say Venmo?
No.
Lunchbox, look at the
Yeah, I'm
address.
gonna,
Here,
that
here it
might
is.
be legit.
Look at that.
If it's from that, if you go into it,
Oh, that might be real. Yeah, it says Venmo.com.
Oh,
Okay.
I think that's
That's
real.
check
Can't you just
mark.
put a
Real.
check mark on there on anything? Like, can't you just put a picture?
can. Morgan, is that real? Because
It
you
looks
can
real.
always go and click into the email it's sent from. And if it's from some weird email address or a Hotmail or something, it's not real.
And
It's
it's
real.
spelled
That's
correctly.
Venmo. It's also because it's just alerting you to a sign in. They're not asking you to do anything. They're just saying, hey,
what I
like,
thought.
if you need to, if you did have a sign in, you need to go change your password. Like if you weren't the one signing in, it's just an alert email.
So do I click the article?
Dude, I don't know. You confused me on what's happening right now.
I don't know what to do.
Did you sign into your Venmo to make that come to you?
No.
Okay, then you need to go change your password on your Venmo account.
Because someone's
Just
trying.
your
someone's-
actual account.
So I'm really getting hacked.
Unless we're leading you to get scammed, but I feel
No, I don't think so.
I would go change your password.
Okay.
So not a scam alert. Unscam alert.
Yeah, it is
It
in a
is,
way
though.
because he's getting people. Someone's
Somebody's
trying to hack
log
him.
into his
Right.
Like, did you
account.
log in on like your iPad?
No. I've not logged into my Venmo anywhere else.
Has your Venmo lost money recently because somebody took it out? Have you
Not
looked at
that
it?
I've noticed.
But do you look at it?
Yes.
You also don't look at group text, so I don't believe you look at it.
That is true.
Eddie's in like 10 group texts and he never responds to one of them.
Because they're never talking to me.
It's for the group. That's why it's a group text.
So I'm like, that's not
You,
important.
Bobby, you go read all the texts from all the people?
Yeah, because they're sports and gambling
Okay.
texts.
All right.
That's why.
They certainly can't be too long.
Depends how much money we're talking here.
Okay.
Yeah. Today's Scam Alert sponsored by LifeLock. If something happens and someone gets in your stuff, like possibly what's happened to Eddie, LifeLock is going to be awesome for you. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. One way to protect yourself is updating your passwords, which is what we're talking
I'm
about
going to do that
now.
right now.
Using the same one for multiple accounts can make you vulnerable to cyber criminals, but comprehensive identity theft protection. If you want it, you need it. It's LifeLock. Start a 30-day free trial at lifelock.com. Promo code BONES. I'm looking at it, Eddie, right here. They can't put the check mark in the email header like that.
Okay. Because that's what I
Wait,
always
Mike,
thought.
is this real or scam?
Yeah, I got this. If you hover over the check mark, it shows you that it's verified.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you hover over it for verification?
This
That's
is so
cool.
complicated, man.
Hover. It's what you do in the public restrooms, Amy.
That is.
The same thing they need to
Yeah.
do here. Yeah. Yeah, it's complicated, but that's why we try to help with Scam Alert. All right, Jelly Roll now. This is going out to Eddie. I'm not okay.